What's up, you guys? This is Vindictam's Cantina here, coming at you with a bit of a discussion video. We are currently 9 days away from the Kenobi series, my most anticipated Star Wars show. Probably next to Mando Season 3, actually. Although, I'm also looking forward to Andor, because I do like Cassian Andor. I like Rogue One. I like Ahsoka, Tano as a character, so there's a lot of good stuff coming out. However, there's that little elephant in the room that I think a lot of people are worried. I feel like a lot of us Star Wars fans are worried. I think people are anxious for the show to come out because of the fact that, you're dealing with a show about Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader during the periods in between episode 3 and 4, which hasn't been explored before on screen. It's been explored in video games, comics, novels, both in canon and Legends. This is the first time that we're seeing it on screen. Now, yes, granted, we also got that era in the Bad Batch, Rebels, even Rogue One. Even though Rogue One takes place literally 10 minutes, I believe the ending takes place 10 minutes before New Hope starts, or something like that. And of course Solo. But this is about what Obi-Wan's going through. Obi-Wan is a very important character in Star Wars. He's probably as important to Star Wars as the freaking Skywalker family are. So when you have a show about Vader and Kenobi, people expect to see Vader and Kenobi. Now, I know about the ending leak, and to me, I don't acknowledge leaks. I don't. I have been burned by a lot of video game leaks, and I don't trust leaks. I don't. A lot of people who take stock in leaks, I do not. But at the same time, though, too, we have to see how it's viewed on screen. But then, of course, you have certain channels that have criticized Disney Star Wars a lot, to the point that it's got annoying because, in my opinion, they have put out a lot of good stuff. Yes, the sequel trilogy sucked. If you want to compare all three movies all together as one single trilogy, it sucked. If you want to separate all three movies, Episode 7 was pretty good for our first movie. Episode 8 sucked. Episode 9 was pretty okay for what we got after The Last Jedi. But when it comes to those movies, though, compared to the Kenobi series, the sequel trilogy had multiple directors and different writers. And you have a director known as Rian Johnson, who likes making movies to where you're going to have half of the fan base that loves it and half of the fan base that hates it. That is so freaking... That is such a dumb thing to do. That you're purposely making movies to just get, debate and arguments out. Now, I'm sure that's not what he wants, to where people are attacking each other, but that's basically, in a way, what he wants. He wants there to be debate, and he got that with The Last Jedi. But the problem is, because of him and his choices and his decisions in that movie, it almost killed Star Wars. It caused a massive fracture to where there's actually still a lot of people that haven't moved on from the pain of The Last Jedi. And they haven't checked out Mando season 1 and 2, the Book of Boba Fett. They're going to be hearing this leak and be like, oh, well, I'm definitely not going to watch the Kenobi series. The leak about the ending. So I get it. But I chose to continue enjoying Star Wars. Even though I'm never going to forgive them for what they did with my favorite character. Oh, wait. He was only a voice in Episode 9. Come on, JJ. I know you hate the prequels, but come on. It's not about what you want. It's about what's going to serve the franchise better. Besides that, you guys might be wondering, why do I keep bringing up a dead topic known as the sequel trilogy? It's because I feel if this show, this Obi-Wan Kenobi show, doesn't do well, and it doesn't meet fans' expectations, it's going to cause worse damage to the Star Wars fandom again, to the point of, it may not even recover. You're dealing with two iconic fan favorite characters. With two actors, one of them, a lot of people have really grown to actually like as an actor, and he was treated very unjustly during the prequel era, which is Hayden Christensen. On the other, you have Ewan McGregor, to a lot of people, he is their Obi-Wan. So it's natural that people are going to be worried. I'm worried. I'm hoping eventually that the Inquisitors will end up maybe going into the background. Maybe eventually, Obi-Wan takes Reva out. Or something like that. I don't want her to take up most of the episodes when I want to see Vader doing his thing and Obi-Wan doing his thing. If the Inquisitors are a way to get those two to meet in the middle so that they can have their confrontation, which is probably what's going to happen, judging by the trailer, then great. But people want to see Obi-Wan and Vader and Anakin. Plus some flashbacks during the Clone Wars. That would be amazing, seeing Hayden as Anakin again, but with the Clone Wars armor. Same thing with Ewan. That'd be amazing. Oh, that would be amazing. And have live action Ahsoka and hear, Hayden and Anakin call her Snips, and hearing live action Ahsoka call Anakin Sky Guy. That'd be great. I'm smiling right now thinking about that. And this also brings up the fact, considering that Hayden is possibly going to be in more Star Wars projects, hopefully moving forward, and same thing with Ewan, I hope. Could we see a Force Ghost Anakin in Ahsoka? It's possible. I certainly hope so, because we need that interaction. I hope Ahsoka knows that, Vader isn't Vader anymore. Anakin's back. That'd be amazing. But this show has to be fantastic. The show has to be good. This should not be the Last Jedi of Star Wars shows, to where you have all this awesome stuff, and there's a few things in there that rubs fans the wrong way, and they hate it. The sequel trilogy should be what Disney should be pointing at to like Kathleen Kennedy and being like, "This, do not make this type of stuff again." Yes, they made money, but fans were not happy. And what definitely didn't help was you had a lot of people that worked on Star Wars attacking the fans. When, to be honest, our anger is kind of justified. The sequel trilogy almost killed Star Wars. I want Kenobi to prove yet again that they have learned from their mistakes. And I do think they have. No, granted, the Book of Boba Fett was a hit or miss show. It has some good moments in there for sure. But it was definitely not a Boba Fett show, was it? It felt more like a Fennec Shan's, show than a Boba Fett show. He barely did anything cool in that. Oh, cool. Mando shows up. Oh, cool. Live action Cad Bane. That's awesome. Oh, look, Luke. Oh, look, Grogu. That's awesome stuff to see, but I wasn't wanting Mando Season 2.5. I wanted Boba Fett. And if I want to see Luke and Grogu, put out a Luke Skywalker show. I wanted Boba Fett to be Boba Fett. You can have him change to become a bit more, of a good guy, softer, but he is one of the greatest bounty hunters in the galaxy. That part of him is still in him. You can have him change, but you can also keep him ruthless, especially in combat. But other than that, I personally feel like Disney has really improved with their Star Wars stuff. And if this gets me to be called a Disney shill, I don't care. I still prefer the expanded universe. I hope this show's good, and I hope it does really well. Because I am worried about how the fandom's going to be after this show, and it does not hit the landing. But also, too, there's the KOTOR remake as well. That's another thing that's probably going to anger fans if it's not good. But which I'll definitely make a video about that one, because it turns out I was right about Sam Meigs. So, told you so, and you guys will see what I mean when I make that video. So, as always, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. May the Force be with you, always.